This is question 26 from the 2008 non-calculator paper. Here we're told that a cylinder has base radius x centimetres and height 2x centimetres. A cone has base radius x centimetres and height h centimetres. The volume of the cylinder and the volume of the cone are equal. Find h in terms of x. Give your answer in its simplest form. So, what the first thing to recognise here is this is our key bit of information, that the volume of the cylinder and the volume of the cone are equal. So these two things that I've just pulled from the formula page at the very front of the exam, these bits are going to be key to us working out what h is in terms of x. So the first one is the volume of the cone, and then a volume of a prism, which a cylinder is. A cylinder is just a prism. So what I can say first of all is let's just write out the volume of a cone using the values that we've been given here. So we've been told that radius is x centimetres. So I'm just going to substitute that into my formula here. So the volume of my cone is 1/3. Let's use white so we can see it nice and clearly. I can say that it's 1/3 pi, and then I've got radius squared. Well, the radius here is x, so it's 1/3 pi x squared h. So that is an expression to describe the volume of that cone there. Now what we're told is that that is equal to the volume of this cylinder. Well, as we can see here, volume of a prism is the area of the cross section multiplied by the length. Now the cross section is simply the face that runs through the entire prism, or the entire, in this case, the entire cylinder. So it's a circle. So let's work out the area of my shape here. Well, we're told that the radius is x. The area for a circle is pi times the radius squared. So what I could say that it is pi x squared, because my radius is x, and then I need to multiply it by the length of the prism. So the length of the prism is 2x. So it's pi x squared multiplied by 2x. Now that doesn't look very neat at the moment, it's a bit messy, so let's tidy this bit up over here. So pi x squared multiplied by 2x, that's going to give us 2 pi x squared multiplied by x cubed. So 2 pi x cubed is equal to 1/3 pi x squared h. Now what we can see here is we can start to kind of cancel this down a little bit. We've got a lot of things that are in common in both of these. So let's start taking those factors out. So to begin with, I've got this factor of pi in both. So let's divide both sides by pi to get rid of it. So that leaves me with 2x cubed is equal to 1/3 x squared h. Now, what I can also see is that I've got this x factor in both. So I've got x squared and x cubed. What I can do is I can take the factor of x squared, so divide both sides by x squared. So here I've divided both sides by pi. Just write down what I'm doing at each step just so that you can follow. Divided both sides by pi. Now I'm going to divide both sides by x squared. So dividing both sides by x squared, that's going to, on this side, that's going to completely eliminate the x squared. On this side, I'm going to be left with 2x, and so 2x is equal to 1/3 h. Now I'm trying to find h in terms of x, so all I need to do now is solve this equation, divide through by 1/3, and so that will leave me with 2x. 2x divided by 1/3 is equal to h. So 2x divided by 1/3, that's going to leave me with 6x is equal to h. And so that would be our final answer. H is equal to 6x.